Here's the Elliott wave forecast for August 8th, 2011 on the Nasdaq 3-year chart. This is basically a reiteration of my long-term forecast for the Nasdaq, S&P, and Nasdaq, S&P, Nasdaq, and Dow. Again, appears we have 5 waves up going back to March 2009. Wave 1, Wave 2, Wave 3, Wave 4, and Wave 5. And this looks like it's going to be a quick 2. Usually Wave 2s are not slow. They're actually pretty fast. And this drop has been outrageous. And it's very quote unquote crash like. And thanks to the S&P downgrade this weekend or last Friday, the futures are down about 40 in the Nasdaq and about 20 in the S&P. So Nasdaq is gonna retest Friday's low, obviously. And again, if we don't get it, I need to see an upper two. When we had the flash crash, we had an upper two, so you can tell where the market was headed based on that upper two. But we haven't got an upper two yet. It's just a straight downward three, and or at least an A wave. And the worst case scenario again is a retest of the previous four at 2100 in the Nasdaq, and it's about 450 points away from that. Because if it gets really bad tomorrow, there could be. I mean, usually wave T is again like the A waves are pretty fast, and um, you could. I'm not saying it's gonna test 2100 like this week, but um, at this pace, the way the market's just been like crashing, uh, that 2100 target isn't out of reach in the next couple of months, and we're approaching September, October, which are the worst months of the year for S&P. The previous four is around 1025, and futures are down about 20, so we're gonna retest Friday's lows and probably break them, obviously. And if this is a bad week, I can see. I don't know if we can get an A wave all the way down to 1025, but there's a possibility that that might occur in the next couple of weeks at least. So the previous four again is 1025, which is where wave two usually settles or finds support. Hopefully, it's one of those crashes that I'm calling this a crash now, but one of these crashes that just have an A wave and then rally into a third wave. But overall, like there all this bad news has been creeping on the market and just kept on creeping on and creeping on, creeping on, and then finally it just comes to a full storm. And we're getting all the news all at once, and we're entering September, October again, which are the worst months of the year for the Dow. Again, 5 waves up, one, two, three, four, five, and previous four supports are on 9700, 9600, and again at this pace, you could get down to 9600 pretty fast. But again, last year we had an upper two after the flash crash, and we need an upper two basically. And if we get that, then I can draw new targets. But I can't draw any new targets now because it's just straight down. That's a wrap.